I have not seen a clip like this in a very long time. Disturbing, frightening, terrible, to say the very least. As always, because this is what we do, I'm going to try to keep a lighthearted mentality despite this obviously being upsetting. And you know who's going to help me do that? As we talk about a Pray the Gay Away event or something that went completely off the rails, if you can imagine. Brittany Page. Of course.
I am here. Yes. Hopefully we can talk about it in a way that doesn't amplify the terror that everyone is experiencing.
Yeah. Okay. So, what could have possibly gone wrong at a Pray the Gay Away sermon?
I know, right? This is apparently a pastor. I've never heard of him. I know there's some accounts out there that follow this kind of stuff pretty closely, like Right Wing Watch. And I have not heard of this guy. So he's a pastor, Steven Falco, at an Indianapolis church. And he gave a sermon that was titled Pray the Gay Away. And this is with the church Sure Foundation Baptist Church. And this was during the men's preaching night. So apparently this is commonplace at the men's preaching night. This is a topic that they would normally talk about. And I think something that's remarkable about Steven Falco is how scary he is. He seems like he's not doing well. He seems angry. He seems unhinged. And I think if you have sensitive viewers, maybe they should be warned that he's going to get very aggressive and use very disturbing language.
Yeah, and just to be clear, in case you're not familiar with us, this is not about even generalizing Christianity or anything like that. Christianity has been a big part of my identity growing up and everything, but we gotta, at some point, call out people whenever they take their supposed belief system in such an extremist direction that it gets literally dangerous. And that's what this, you said Falco, Steven, was it Steven?
Steven Falco.
Steven Falco. And to your point, you'll hear the words that he says. And I don't know how someone who proclaims to follow Jesus finds this much hate in their heart, despite your beliefs on the morality of this, that, or the other thing, just the hate that's exuding. And also, if you're going to be this hateful, can you not look so wacky? He looks very wacky, as you're about to see.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There's nothing good to be proud about. Being a you ought to blow yourself in the back of the head. You're so disgusting.
That's Steven Falco. He's inside the Fundamental Baptist Church and is speaking during men's preaching night. The event was live streamed on their Facebook.
Got a bunch of that want to come around, walk on our streets, and demand our children, and we should look them in the eye and say, no, you're not going to have our children.
Falco continues to call for...
Hey, Steven. I don't think anyone wants to have your children. Let me just...
I know, quit threatening us.
I'm God. Good. I'm out already.
The queer community. And following the sermon, I reached out to the church about his words. They told me that Falco is only calling for the death penalty and suicide for the actual sodomites or homosexuals. The Bible teaches that those people are worthy of death. They are supposed to be executed by the government. We are not to take the law into our own hands. I also reached out to members of the LGBTQ plus community to ask how this rhetoric impacts them. Allie Klausing is a mom to 4 kids and an advocate in the community.
So, is there more here that we need to see of this guy, this bozo?
No, I mean, that's
calling for the death penalty for LGBTQ folks, and the church's defense was no, whoa, no. He's only calling for the death penalty for gay people. No, wait. You misunderstood him. He's saying they should die. What did we misunderstand? I'm confused.
Yeah, well, they're essentially their defenses, unfortunately, that they're saying, hey, listen, we're not encouraging our congregation. We're not encouraging people who saw this on Facebook Live. We're not encouraging people to go out there and murder someone. We just think that they should kill themselves and that the government should kill them. So not better at all, not a helpful clarification. Disturbing to think that once there's national press on this, that they don't back down, they actually double down and say, no, here's what we meant to say. We believe the government should kill gay people. And it's disturbing when you think about it in terms of what's happening politically. I mean, with the Trump administration defunding the LGBTQ services for the suicide hotline 988. And this is a population that already struggles with feelings of stigma because our society has people like Steven Falco in it who amplify this kind of hatred. Where would they get
that idea? Where would they get stigmatized?
I know. And so you're already talking about this population that struggles with suicidality. And here you have Steven Falco coming in and making that worse. And imagine the effect that this has on young people, young LGBTQ people who are already feeling like they're under a microscope in the Trump administration. It's very disturbing.
Yeah. And I'm trying to, I don't want to, when they go low, I don't want to go lower. I'll go low. I don't want to go lower. But I guess just okay, let me put it this way. If you're
I'm eager to see where this goes, and I'm excited.
It's sort of,
what?
It's sort of like,
let's hear it.
It's like you don't want to have Jeffrey Dahmer go out and be the spokesperson for law enforcement. Like that would just be a weird, because you're probably going to scare people away from the law enforcement advice. Let's take whatever his worldview is and imagine you're trying to impose that onto folks. Sir, Stephen, I don't think you're the best spokesperson. I think you might have a reverse effect. And all jokes aside, I genuinely think about this often with what's their goal? I've talked about this in debates. What's their goal? Sometimes they'll say, no, I just care about you and I just don't want you going to hell. And if that's your stance, then approaching it in a more compassionate way would presumably lead to better outcomes. Not presumably, it would lead to better outcomes. This sort of quote unquote advocacy or threatening, what's interesting is it's doing the exact opposite even that he would proclaim his goal to be. Because anyone sees this guy with this vibe who is out screaming in the way that he is, who just seems to be tortured about something in his own heart. No one exudes that type of hate randomly. And
I wonder what it could be. Just wondering.
Hey, I don't want him a part of the community. He's not welcome. but that actually is going to cause people to go, oh, if this is what you say your belief system leads to, why would I want to be a part of that? When you would imagine you would want to bring people in, but instead all this does is diminish down to a fraction of very internally tortured people who then have absolutely no influence, and no one's going to want to be a part of such a movement when someone like that, when this is the face of the advocacy that is so threatening and terrible.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully he's not charismatic, because if he were charismatic, I would be a little worried.
You want to have my kids. Yeah, I don't want you to have my kids.
Yeah, I think most people watch it and they're like, "Oh no, get me away from him. Yeah. I'm scared of this person." Even if you might agree with him, or I don't know. But there's a reason why someone like Joel Osteen is really successful. He's charismatic. He has very nice teeth. He looks nice. He looks clean. He's a smooth talker. He speaks in little sayings that you can adopt as your personality. Like, there's a reason why you can see like he's successful. This guy, thankfully, he's not charismatic, because I don't think he's going to go anywhere. And that's exactly what we need to have happen. I mean, I also think about how just this week the IRS said that pastors who endorse political candidates from the pulpit shouldn't have their tax-exempt status removed. And I think about people like Steven Falco, who could be endorsing political candidates from the pulpit while having a tax-exempt status. And I find that disgusting. Even though we know that pastors have been doing this for a long time, they don't lose their tax-exempt status. They have been breaking this rule. And it's just been an unspoken thing that the IRS isn't going to go after them. I hope maybe someday in the future that we can change that if churches are going to be endorsing people.
Which is, was the standard before. But yeah, I guess with him, he's a rare exception. Please endorse people. I think you're going to help us. Please go do a rally. I think you're going to help our cause.
Oh, God. Oh, dear
Brittany,
God.
Any final thoughts, and then share with folks where they can support your work?
I am on YouTube, Brittany Page. You can search my name, and hopefully everyone is hanging in there amid all of the terror.